Hopefully everybody already chazed the first part of the Gemara, and now we'll go to the second part of the Gemara from Bechina Bez Hashem on Monday. Obviously, Torah is Hashem Tamima, and the Iker is to learn Torah, and to know Torah, and to connect to Torah, and to love Torah. The Bechina is secondary. If you learn Torah and love it, you'll do well in the Bechina. Torah should be so much a part of our life, we can't be without Torah. Shabbos also, you can't watch this on Shabbos. Chas v'shalom, nobody should watch this on Shabbos. But Shabbos, you should have been learning Torah because you love Torah so much. Okay, so we're going to start here from the Reveiw. 5 lines down on Chaf Hey Amud Beis in the middle of the line. Reveiw, the Gemara introduces the following question from a Tosefta, which is a Tanaic source. It's a long brisa until we get to understanding the question. Hamisachik b'kuvya, those who gamble, play with dice. Elu hein hamisachkim b'pispasim. Those are people that play with wood chips. V'lo b'pispasim b'vad, not only wood chips. Amru, do they say that they are misachik b'kuvya? Ela afilu klipe agoizim, even people who play with the shells of nuts. V'klipe rimoinim, or the shells of pomegranate. People that weren't such gamblers that would gamble all the time and didn't have wood chips, they'd use whatever they had around. Their klipe agoizim, their nut shells, or klipe rimoinim, their pomegranate shells, to gamble with them. So those people, ve'emasai chazartem, when did they do full tshuva? When did they return that we could re-accept them as witnesses and as judges? When they break their wood chips, and they do a complete tshuva, that they no longer will even play with dice or gamble, even for fun, for free, even without money involved, which obviously halachically is permissible. To play board games and to play even cards with no money is no problem, but they have to go above and beyond to prove to us they're trustworthy, and then if they don't even gamble for free, they can be re-accepted as witnesses or as judges. Malva beribis, moving on in the Gemara. Those who lend with interest, milva beribis, those involved with a loan with interest, echad hamalva, whether we're talking about the lender, the echad halova, whether we're talking about the borrower. The emasai chazartem, when did they do full tshuva? Meshiyikru es shtareim, when they rip up their shtaras, they rip up their documents. We'll see later in the Mefarshim why they do that, and how they could still perhaps collect their loans, the keren, the main loan, without the ribis. But yachzor be'em chazar gemura, they do full tshuva. Afilu lenachri lo mosfei, they have to go above and beyond that, even not to lend money with interest to goyim, which halachically is permissible really to normal people, but they have to go above and beyond to prove that you're trustworthy to be an aid or to be a dayan. Afilu lenachri, even to a guy lo mosfei, they can't lend. Next case from the Mishnah, mafricha yoinim. The Tosefta says mafricha yoinim, pigeon flyers. Who are these? Eilish mamres yoinim. We'll go with Rashi here. People that cause their pigeons to fight against each other and bet on it. Little Michael Vick action. Lo yonim bovad, not only pigeons, Amru, do they say this about? Ela filu behema chayav oath. Even animals, domesticated animals, wild animals, birds, that they cause to fight. Behemasai chazartem, when did they do full tshuva that they could be an aid or a dayan? Mishayishbaru as pigmeim, when they break their wooden clappers. They would clap hard for the animals either to race, if he's going with that shot, or to fight, and they'd break that paraphernalia. They do complete tshuva, that they won't even deal with these pigeons in the desert. That last few words of the Bryce is going only according to the mandamar that's arah. If you're decoying, so you should be able to decoy from the desert, because every animal's hefker in the desert. So you go above and beyond, and you don't even decoy from deserts to prove your trustworthiness. We said it's in the Mefarshim, question number 6, that Rashi points out we have to change those words, the gear, to tafil bechinam lavdi, for the mandamar that's pigeon racing or pigeon fighting, pigeon gambling, that they don't even do it for fun, for free. Seichrei Shvias, merchants of Shemitah, the 7th year produce that you're not allowed to do business with. Elu shenosin v'nosin b'peiros Shvias. These are people that do business with the fruits of Shemitah. Ve'emasai chazartem, when did they do full tshuva? Mishtakia Shvias acheres v'yivdulu. When the next Shemitah comes and they separate, they don't do business at all. And they mafkir all their fruits that the aniyim could come take them. V'amar Rechemni says, Lo chazar stvar bavad amru. Not only do they have to say that they're not doing business with Shemitah ever again, El chazar mamon, they actually have to return the money. which obviously the ribbis people have to do as well, the gamblers have to do as well. But Kate's here. Who do you return the money to? Who do you return the money to? Whose fruits were these? They were the poor people. So Kate said, how do they do that? Omer, they have to say, Ani ploni bar ploni. I, so-and-so, the son of so-and-so. Kinasti, I entered into my possession. I gained Masayim Zuv, 200 Zuz, Bepero Shvias, through doing business with the fruits of Shvias. Now I'm giving it all that money as a present to poor people. Poor people, come and get it. Here's the money for you. Okay, that's the Tosefta. Now based on that, we're going to analyze the Mafri Chayonim. The Tosefta said Mafri Chayonim, whether it's pigeon flyers or pigeon racers, pigeon fighters, whatever it is even a behema. So we're going to ask, how does that work with the decoying, ara? Kitani mias behema. We learned, however, that even a behema could be mafri chayonim, even a domesticated animal, a cow, a sheep. According to the position, the mandam, the one who holds that we're talking about, pigeon racing, so the cows could race, the sheep could race. Everyone could race also. And that's why behema. Hainu de mishkachas la behema. Hainu de mishkachas la behema. That's how we find this by a cow. Elolamando ara. But if the problem is ara, decoying, behema bathachi is a domesticated animal capable of decoying. What's going to happen? Your cow, your sheep, it leaves your property to seduce other cows. It's going to go out into the wild, be scared away by the lion, tigers, bears, wolves. Yes, Yaakov Yonason, you see the wolves will eat the sheep. It's not going to do this. It doesn't decoy. Birds could fly in there and decoy. A chaya, a wild animal's not afraid, it could decoy. A behemoth doesn't do decoying. So how does the man Damar that says ara, mainly Rabbi Chama bar Oshia, how does he fit with this Tosefta that says ara is even a behemoth? So we say in, yes. In. You can't say a behemoth works by ara. How? B'shor habar, by a wild ox. A wild ox is considered a behemoth. And it's wild. It's not afraid of the wild. It lived in the midbar. It's not afraid of lions and tigers and bears and wolves. And it will go and decoy. The command Damar Shor habar min behemoth. And we're going according to the opinion that Shor habar is a behemoth. That a Shor habar is considered a behemoth because it's the machlokas the Mishnah and Klayim. And we're holding that a Shor habar is a behemoth. Did not. We learned in the Mishnah Shor habar min behemoth. That we hold the Shor habar as a behemoth. Rav Yossi Omer min chaya. Rav Yossi is a chaya. But we're learning it's a behemoth. If Shor habar is considered a behemoth, and we'll learn in the Mefarshim, we'll get to what the practical difference is, whether it's a behemoth or whether it's a chaya. But Shor habar is a behemoth, and that's the behemoth that then can do decoying. And there's our answer that ara could fit with this brisa. That is the reading of the entire Gemara. I just read through the whole Gemara. You could read it and learn it over and over again. You have it until you know it perfectly and beautifully, until you love it and mamish, it's mamish on your lips and something you understand and remember and know it well. That's the ikar of the Bechina, but that's the ikar of the Bechina of life. The Rebbe just wants you to know his chachma and understand and get close to him. Love you so much. Okay, now we're going to have one more last video. I'm going to quickly chaz so you have it through the Mefarshim sheet. So if you click over here, you'll get the Mefarshim. No, not do it. Here.
Closer.
Here.
Right here.
Here.
Right here.
Here.
Yeah.
Click there, and then you'll go to the next video.